I always said, what would it feel like when we do the final video? Um, and I'm finally doing the final video. Like, this is crazy. So, hello everyone. This is Jeremy Lee here doing our final discussion board video of our master's program here in module 14 of critical issues. And it's overall a great opportunity to kind of recap the semester in this course, as well as some things I've learned and gained from the experiences as well. So, without further ado, I'll get right into it, everyone. I think to me, looking at the 14 modules we've had this throughout this semester, two that stuck out to me a lot is kind of looking at student activism as well as looking at the first module, I think first and last. Interesting. I think to me, what if anything students are learning was the module that really caught my eye from the beginning, because it was a real question we had to ask ourselves in our profession. We market the college experience. We really tell us this is a great time. I really will learn and grow from it, but we would have to say why, or I guess at times defend the experience and the process, and we have to know how to do that when it comes time. So I really valued that module because I just got an opportunity to really expand my knowledge of saying, well, why do we encourage these folks to enjoy or experience this higher education journey, and looking at how those conversations were held. So I really valued that module a lot. I enjoyed the conversations in that first couple of weeks in the course. Just a really fantastic way to start out the class, in my opinion. Just enjoyed it. So second to me was that fresh wave of student activism, the current module we're looking at in this moment. I think to me, I found myself in undergrad being very involved in activism. Winston-Salem State is a campus that's definitely been in the midst of like some social justice things over the years. The first successful sit-in movement in the 60s was won in Winston-Salem, North Carolina at a lunch counter. And from then on out, you found years of activism taking place at the institution from various different areas. And so when I was an undergrad, that continued with situations like Troy Davis, or even now currently with Trayvon Martin and other issues around like Black Lives Matter and other areas of student activism. So I think I really enjoyed that and learning about it. I think I enjoyed listening to how we discuss freedom of speech on our campuses and protests on our campus, because I think that we at times try to create this safe space for students to be activists, when in fact the meaning of activism means defying safe spaces, or defying safe speech and really speaking on what matters to you. I think we have to look at as higher professionals of how we encourage students to do that, but at the same time try to keep our jobs. And so I really enjoyed that conversation a lot. Kind of wish this was a face-to-face module, but it's okay. It's all right. We made it through. So that's the first question. The next question I was going to answer, I guess, is I think that part there, that last part, is something I really want to continue to work on in whatever I'm choosing to do in my field. I think to be in housing residence life, we oftentimes receive a lot of the feedback of what's happening on a college campus, and we have to really give advice for that. There's been some instances here on campus where some things have been said around, when we're freedom of speech, issues around like abortion or racial disparities or some kind of like, political debates right now, and seeing how that plays out when we work in a residence hall. And so I think for me, even now, I'm already beginning to kind of look and see, well, how do we play out student activism in the role that I do every day? Or how do I encourage my students to speak out and use their voice, and also do such in a way where they're not damaging their reputation, and also doing it in a way that's really constructive. And so I think to me that this module we're currently in with activism was really sticking out to me to be something I can use in the field as we go forward, because it really just drives home what I think what I've experienced in my undergrad experiences, and that what I've experienced here while being here, and even still like now that. So I really value this module here we've been doing so far in it. As far as the third question, what we really have grown in our professional knowledge, I couldn't be more grateful for this course in particular. I think to me, we really got an opportunity to use the skills and knowledge we've gained throughout the time we've been in the program, and really take that to assess these critical issues and say, where are the issues? Is this a major issue? Really, what kind of makes this a big issue, and how do we resolve it? And I think to me, I've really enjoyed having the opportunity to really sit around with the colleagues and who I've been in the program now for 2 years or a year and a half or so with, and really have a chance to say, well, here's why this is a problem. This is how we play into the solution of the problem as well. And watching how we all can look at problems from different lenses, different experiences, and our own personal perspectives, and bring new issues to the table, new faces to the issue on the table. And so I valued that. It's challenged me to look at problems from different dimensions and kind of say, what are those several different issues that are at play at the moment, and how do I work to ensure that I'm trying to resolve an issue the best fit for everyone? Is an issue I need to resolve it all? And seeing what that looks like for me. And so I've really valued that time in this course and doing that. I've really kind of watched myself grow into a person who really values to listen to an entire situation first and then speak on the matter. And so, yes, overall it's been really great. I think I'm looking forward to looking at how critical issues play out in the coming months after the program is over and done with, because you have policies happening within the state, you have policies happening in our government, with our election processes happening now. So I think we'll see these critical issues continue to play out in the near future, and I'm just excited to see where that conversation will take place. I hope to be able to still engage in that conversation with some of our colleagues even after graduation as well. So thank you, Dr. McClure, for a great year. I really appreciate this class. I've really grown a lot. I think if I recall correctly, the first semester I was calling students our kids, and you made me a part about that. I really valued that growth. To the students in the class, thank you so much for everything you've done as well. It's been a very great year so far with you all here, and I'm going to miss you all wherever we choose to go. I know you all do great things, and I'll be singing your praises for quite a while. But yes, I won't get too deep in here, but thanks so much. Appreciate you all. Take care. Good night.